They know it's criminals involved in that element. They know you using your money to buy guns. Homie, they've been following this formula since the 70s when they started getting money after the civil rights. Wasn't really having money in the 60s. Frank Lucas and them were getting that money in the 70s.
Right, 69 to like 70.
They caught on in. Because rich people don't monger or harbor amongst poor people if they're not criminal.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't want to be around no poor ass nigga, but the energy be off. I can't tell the truth about my beautiful day because your poor ass having a terrible fucking year. Man, listen, my days be great, nigga. I'm talking about I wake up in the morning, I get my things up, I go to work, I do what I want, I come the fuck home, I chill with my kids, I cook, I play. Man, honestly, if it was just me sticking to my little bubble, man, my life would be perfect, nigga. My kids love me, my girl love me, my family love me. I could rock out with that. It's when I get around you hoe ass, po ass niggas when I gotta sit up there and act like my life ain't that great, or that my Benz leather seats ain't that comfortable, or I don't like that when the rain start dropping a little bit, my windshield wipers turn on by themselves. If I can't talk about how the little things I like about my life is so great, my nigga, or how much I love the way that my woman love me, or, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't tell a woman, oh, man, I love the way my woman love me, and they single and shit. That's why women shouldn't have no single friends, because your single friend is naturally a hater. A woman is naturally a hater, which I'm going to post a video, and yeah, man, women is naturally haters. So it's like, yeah, nah, bro, fuck no. I don't want no broke-ass nigga around me. Either he going to be trying to hate on me, trying to set me up, feeling inferior, which is worse than any of the other two, because if you make him feel inferior, he gonna have envy. That's gonna make him just do one of the first two in the first place. This is a revolving cycle, bro. That's why I just say, if you ain't got enough, you ain't got enough, bro. You don't need to come.
Facts.
Nigga, so let's not put it that law enforcement is targeting him. Let's say our risk with money that's coming from the streets is not leaving the streets by way of codes, principles, and values and street ethics.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, I don't agree with everything Charleston White say, but I do believe, as I become a taxpayer, that I believe that, man, these motherfucking street rules is fucked up. The most fucked up one is you can't tell on a dead nigga, bro. I don't believe you should be telling on niggas. But if a nigga die, and y'all go do a drill together, you should be able to tell on this nigga to come home to your kids. You can't help your kids or his kids if you in prison and they talk about don't say nothing. And ain't nobody gonna be affected by this. This is a situation where literally nobody will be affected by this, and the only person that benefits or loses is you and your family if you don't do that, which is, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with the fact that the Spanish get to tell on blacks, but we can't tell on them, and then they get to be accepted by their people. But if we tell on them, we're not accepted by our people. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a unity thing, you know what I'm saying? Which I'm not advocating for telling, but there are certain rules within prison, within the streets, that it just don't make sense. There's certain ethics, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you see something bad, you see something wrong, bro. Like, it's some niggas that believe in not snitching so much, they won't tell on a nigga who raping little girls, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think about that? This man is graping a little girl, and you won't say nothing because you ain't no snitch. That made me mad, Jay. I'm talking about, I had a feeling in my chest about that, bro. Because you ain't no rat if somebody telling on something. If somebody, my bad. You ain't no rat if somebody taking something from a child, hurting a child, bro. Hurting somebody old, bro. And then dudes don't realize that, man, most of these dudes is folding, bro. It's hard to stand up in that motherfucker, bro. It's a lot of dudes that don't got no co-defendant, wish they had somebody to tell on, bro. Now, a lot of these dudes be like, oh, stand up, never told, woo, all that. Guess what? He never told. There was nobody for them to tell him. He was out there robbing people by himself, bro. That's the only reason he ain't tell, bro.
Tyler Perry not going to jail. Denzel Washington not going to jail.
Nope.
Until Tiger Woods flipped his car over, he wasn't going to jail. This black brother that you say going to space, he not going to jail. It's guys that was once poor who became rich that's not wealthy, that still hangs in or above or around the poverty line.
Now, I'm gonna play devil advocate on that one a little bit, because if I was 17, let's see, these dudes be blowing up 16 to 23. If I'm 16 to 23, I'm still going to hang around the poverty line if I got $10 million. I'm still pulling up in the hood. I'm still fucking the brokest bitches in the hood that got big booties. So you can't really, and it's just me personally, I don't like to point a finger, judge without adding 100% context to the situation. You got people who all they ever knew was the street that they grew up on and maybe the school that was closest, and the farthest thing was maybe like a county fair from them is where they traveled. Those type of people, you get them all that money, your brain is not that strong. It's not that smart. It only does what you've conditioned it to believe is safe. So if you've conditioned your brain to believe that chilling in the hood and toting this pistol and shooting at ops when they ride by is safe, or is the safest thing to you, that chilling on the block and looking at up and down and who that car is and woo and worry about the nigga shooting out the, you've trained your brain to believe that that is safer than moving away and not having to do that because you so worried about all the connections. Your brain only feels safe tied to the safety that they feeling is tied to the connections, bro. It's not real safety. It's just I feel comfortable when I talk to my cousin and my cousin stay over here. So my brain says we need to stay over here. Or at the least, we need to always be tied to our peoples, and that's not always the case.
They end up in jail because birds of a feather flock together.
What if it's your family though? Your family.
Birds of a feather flock together.
Damn.
Jay-Z say he won't give his cousin no money.
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
Most people with money get away from their family. Everybody with money get away from their family.
Disown. Or not even disown.
Not disown.
Yeah, that's disown, but just
you have to distance and make less accessible because your family was the first one to despise you. Your family was the first one to try to discourage you. They were the first one to talk about you.
You don't need to do that.
And then when you make it, they the first one got your
head. I wonder if
they're
talking about chain check. I wonder if this chain right here big because them at least 70 pointers. These some big ass shits, boy. These some nice
because they got business ideas that they didn't have before you had the money. Now everybody needs you now. So everybody wants you to give as a family. But when they get, nobody's coming saying, hey, put this extra 1,000 with your 10 million.
I don't really like to answer the phone. I don't really loan money. I give money. Like, I just give you money. But I'm not going to loan you no money because I know I ain't going to get it back, bro. I just know I'm not going to get it back, so I don't loan it. I'd rather just give you the money or whatever, just to be 100% honest with you, man. And then I ain't really big on giving up bread because ain't too many motherfuckers gave me no motherfucking money when I was down bad, bro. I ain't got shit for a nigga, bro. I remember a motherfucker called me Po every fucking day from 9th grade to 10th grade. And now they Po, bro. And it's my turn, bro. And I can't wait to see them, bro. I'm not one of them turn the other cheek niggas. I'm one of them, it's my turn, hoe ass nigga. Yeah, remember? Bitch ass boy. Now wear them shoes. The fuck you talking about? Sit at the same table. But I'm the one in the big chair. And you crunched up uncomfortable now. Still stay with your mama. Got one ass car. You ain't got no other options, boy. Your job don't pay enough. When you do deduction, your ass got $73 left from here to the 10th. And we on the first, nigga. Your ass Po. And your landlord about to knock on that door too. And your baby mamas hate you because you ain't got no extra bread for them. And you can't pay daycare. And your kids know you're broke too. You know that be the real shit. When your kids be like, I know, I want to ask my daddy, but he always say he ain't got no money. Po ass nigga, get them kids $20 so they can go to the store, ho ass nigga.
I just got $3,000. My rent paid. Put this extra 1,000 with your 10 million. Say, man, put this 300 with your 2 million. I got extra money. Nobody's doing it.
Nigga ain't gonna put they 1,000 with your extra 20, with your extra 10. These niggas, boy, for real.
Right.
Everybody going to the one with the money, say, man, can I have? Nobody's coming to put back. So if you keep taking, everybody taking, your cousin calling, your homeboy calling, your girl calling.
And let you go broke, them gonna be the ones like, man, you should have, bro. Man, I was 23 years old, bro. I ran through a 20 ball I ran through a 50 ball, a 40 ball, in like 60 days, bro. And niggas gonna tell me, the niggas who spent the money with me, man, I'll tell you should have got a job. Fuck nigga, don't spend my money then. Fuck you mean? Go get a job. Oh, go get a job trying to live like you, nigga. I'll never forget that, man. Shout out to Donnie G. That's one of my niggas I work with on the port, bro. That nigga came to me. This was 03. No, this was 2013. 03, I was a little boy. 2013. I'm riding an Audi. That nigga on 3rd Ave on a beach cruise to tell me to come out there work on the port. Honestly, I should have. That was God talking to me. I should have went out there. I'd have been straight. Man, I ain't go out there or whatever. I ended up coming out there later on. But during that time, I'm Audi. I got the Gucci belt that only me, Baby, and Joel Santana had in the music video. You get what I'm saying, bro? Listen, bro, I'm living my motherfucking life. You can't tell me I ain't the shit. How the fuck is a nigga on a bike gonna give financial advice to a nigga in an Audi? But in hindsight, I really wish I could go back because I could have paid and got on and got right or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That was actually a flaw. I would have been in a much better situation right now, just to be honest with you. And sometimes that's a very difficult thing. That's why I talk about these young guys with money, brain not fully developed. Nigga, if I'm getting this bag, bro, you can't tell me nothing. Man, I'm getting the bag now and you really can't tell me. I'm definitely not listening to shit you say when I was a younger dude, bro. For sure right now, bro, a nigga come trying to tell me some shit, bro. If you ain't in a position that I'm trying to be in, I'm not listening to you, bro. If you haven't done exactly what the fuck you said, you telling me, and I seen it and it get the fuck out of my face.
Everybody calling. So right now today, I'm so paranoid to answer my phone because I don't know who called today to reconnect to call back 2 days later to ask for some money.
Right.
I catch on.
They reconnect that first day, then wait.
Now they'll call back 2 days.
Yeah, and then they'll call back a few days and be like, hey, I need some.
Or the ones that wait to see something on social media. I was just calling to check on you. I try to ignore those calls. Oh man, because I know you're only doing this to see what happened. I hadn't heard from you since I'm alone. I ain't heard from nobody.
Hey, you know what's funny though?
So I ignore those calls.
When people do that type of shit to me, bro, I'm a sick motherfucker, man. You know what the fuck I do, bro? I tell different stories to different niggas just to see which story gonna get back to motherfuckers so I can see who be talking to who. I'm that type of nigga, bro. I play a mental chess game so motherfucking good, bro. I'm the type of nigga that tell you one story, you one story, and you one story. So when it come back and I say, well, who said what? And you don't want to tell me who, well then just tell me what was said. And tell me who it came from. Because sometimes you might forget who said what or what specific detail you said. But if this person only fuck with that person and that person told that person, you know what I'm saying? You just got to think outside the box, man. Because these niggas be playing these fake ass Jedi mind tricks and they not smarter than most of us. You get what I'm saying? Especially real thinkers, bro. And most people not real thinkers.
And I sure ignore calls that just abruptly calling. If we ain't been talking for 60 days straight, I ignore most calls. Because I see a lot of people come and connect out of the love, but have a hidden agenda to ask. And I've been falling for it.
Man, listen, bro. I had a nigga hit me up recently, bro. And I know this nigga, and I knew him my whole life and shit. But I'm not giving you no fucking money. I don't care how long I knew you, bro. This nigga comes to me, hey, man, woo, what's good, boy? I just seen your old boy. Hell yeah, woo, boy, how you been? Man, you know, I'm just making it. Conversation over, boy. Shh, I'm way more than making it, bro. We don't even need to be talking no more. Next.
I just caught on. This is what they doing.
Playing on you.
This is what they doing. Because
and then if you don't, bro, use a whole ass fuck ass nigga, all type of shit like that.
I send so much money to people, family, friends. I be at my limit.
Look at my outgoing cash app, man. My outgoing cash app crazy. My incoming cash app ain't about shit, nigga. Ain't about shit.
I can't send no Zelle. I can't send no cash out. So nigga, I got to go deposit the money into my sister's account.
And I ain't no freak monster, trick monster like that. I ain't no nigga that's on the elite level tricking, on the super dumb crazy tricking like that. So it's like,
Yeah, my mama account, my daughter account. Nah, nigga, I'm saying that's because of giving. Why? Because they take it.
Cause they take it.
And ain't nobody helping push the vehicle. Ain't nobody adding to the pot.
And that's why I don't give, bro, because I learned, bro. Niggas is there. Like, it's like, damn. Not only do I gotta buy the boat, I gotta buy the fuel, I gotta buy the cell, I gotta buy the bitches that come. And anytime I don't do all of that, the niggas that show up and don't put nothing in, I gotta deal with their critiques and their criticisms, bro. Like, what the fuck? Y'all niggas ain't do shit, ain't had shit, ain't gonna ever have shit more than a nigga. But I gotta hear your criticism on what I should have did with my money or what you would have did if you was in my situation. Shit, if you was get in my situation so I can see you do it, then, nigga. God damn, that's enough. We gonna knock this down piece by piece or whatever. Charleston White, free game. He said what?